Okay. So a thought just came to my head, and it was, does anybody else feel as though the grace of God is also ghetto? Like my strong friends out there, my rocks out there who are like a rock for other people, my givers, all of that. I'm talking to you, okay? Or anybody else who can relate. I was reading this blog, this Christian blog, and this lady was like, you know, God's going to release, or He has grace on your life and your family. Da, da, da. And the first thing that came to my head was, well, I know there's a grace on my life. I know that I recognize it, been recognize it, but does it have to come with such turmoil, chaos, and confusion, and bewilderment? I made that word up. Okay? Does it have to come with all these trials and tribulations? Because I feel like I want a KO in this bitch. Okay? Like, legit. I said, if this is what grace looks like, I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. I don't want this shit. Because I'm tired. I'm fucking tired out here in this bitch. Okay? It gets ghetto. It's almost like dealing with the devil. You know how like the devil be like, yeah, if you submit to me, I will give you all of these things, right? And but there's a catch to it, right? You give your soul wherever to the devil, in those movies, and then it comes with problems though. That's how it feels with God. Like God be like, yeah, I'm gonna bless you. You got blessings over your life, but those blessings are gonna be, and to be honest, I was gonna say sprinkled. You're gonna get a shower in between those blessings. Most of the time, you're gonna be in turmoil. You're gonna have blessings though, but you're gonna be in turmoil most of the time. You're gonna be in chaos most of the time. You're gonna be wondering how you're gonna live most of the time. How you gonna survive most of the time. That's the catch. Oh yeah, you're gonna be blessed, but there's a catch. I don't want them then. I don't want it. This is mostly a post to really honestly um, relate or have someone feel heard and seen, because I know that I probably ain't the only one who feels this way, you know, and I feel like um, I'm probably one of the few people that's willing to like talk about God in this way. You know, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like I'm not gonna sit here and I'm here to show the world my experience with God and just my experience with life, period. And so I think that that's tangible. Like that is best, because I'm so sick and tired of hearing the right things, saying the right things, doing the right things, just so it can look or appear like everything's okay or it's all good. And it's like I'm tired of us covering up for God. Like I'm tired of us, covering up God's sins. And I know that that is such a bold statement to say, but basically that's a metaphor, of I'm tired of us hiding what we don't like about God to the world because we don't want people to deny him or to not choose him. And I think as Christians, you cannot prevent anybody from not choosing God. That's a decision on their own. I think that, yes, we can provoke or encourage certain things or mindsets and sway people, sometimes. But at the end of the day, it is still that person's choice, and God is fully capable of doing what he needs to do to capture someone's heart or try to capture someone's heart. And if, they don't choose him, then, whatever, I'm still kind of feeling I'm feeling some type of way about that too. You know what I'm saying? But just for the purpose of this video, as Christians, we need to stop hiding our war with God. Stop hiding our wrestling with God. Like, stop hiding that shit. And like, it's okay to say at one point in my life, I hated God, or that I didn't believe that things were going to get better. I didn't believe that God could do what he said he was going to do to me years ago. I didn't believe. I felt like God was incapable. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to admit those things. I think that it helps others, hopefully, I'm hoping, to draw near to God, or even draw near to the reality of relationship with God. And hey, it may push somebody away, because it's not like being in a relationship with God is not flowers and petals. It's not. You go through your seasons of your honeymoon phase with God and whatnot, but then you go through your trials and you're wondering, like, do you love me? Like, because that's how hard life be. You be questioning, like, do you even love me, Lord? The way that shit is going down in my life. Do you really have my best interest? Do you really have my back? Because, bruh, what happened a month ago, or what happened 2 years ago, I'm wondering, where the fuck were you? You supposed to be my nigga. Like, what? Where were you? Why could you, or how could you let that happen to me? You're a child. Your favorite. I don't feel like his favorite right now. I really don't. I don't feel like his favorite. I feel like an exile to him right now. But that's not here or there. Either way, be honest about, your relationship with God. So people can see the fullness of it. Those who want to see the fullness of it. I think I'm one of those people, those rare people that, as much as I may not like experiencing the bad, my heart wants to experience the fullness of people in some capacity, because that's what intimacy is, even though I may not like what God is doing or agree with what he's doing and how he's doing it right now in my life. That's my nigga. I love him. Will always love him. I think me expressing what I'm expressing is a reflection of how much I love him, because I care. Like, I'm over here, like, I care so much about what the fuck you're doing, and I'm expressing how hurt I am because I care, So this is also the other side of loving God, showing how much you care for him by how much you can complain about what you don't like or how he's hurt you. And it's true. Yes, God can hurt you. God is love, but God can't hurt you. He's hurt me. It is possible. But as much as I hate to say this, because there's still that hope in me that I know is of him. And that's all that a lot of times, that's all I have to hold on to, is that small bit of glimmer of hope sometimes. So, all right, you guys.